Hey guys, it's Rachel from The Luring Lamb, and today I'm doing a different type of video for me. I don't believe that this is an original idea in this original video, so I'm going to try to see if there is an original out there. So I'm not claiming that, but this is basically a video all about books that inspire me for different reasons. I think one of the biggest things I love about reading is that it does inspire me and motivate me in weird ways. Even if you read a fantasy book, there's definitely a lesson you can derive just as similar as if you're reading contemporary about a life very much like your own. So I picked 5 books, and I try not to pick books that I talk about all the live long day, but some different ones that you might not know why they inspire me. And I definitely like to hear some of your picks if you guys have any picks and similar in the comments, but I'm just going to go ahead and talk about them. So the first book is Confessions of a Shopaholic by Sylvie Kinsella. Now this book definitely inspires me to be more fiscally responsible. So I do actually have a budget, and this book I think is not one of the main reasons, but I do have like a savings budget and a spending budget right now. Obviously when I get more responsibilities added to my plate, that will carve out a bit differently. But this book, as much fun as it is watching Becky Bloomwood shop and have fun, it's also very soul crushing to see how upset she is and how detrimental debt is. So it definitely inspires me to be more fiscally responsible, because I don't want to end up in a situation such as mass amounts of debt. So the second book is Madonna in a Fur Coat by Sabahattin Ali, and this one has inspired me when it comes to relationships and love to not settle on somebody that likes you if you don't have the same feelings towards them to the intensity that they want. So Maria in this book is a very inspiring female character. For this book being written, I believe, in the 1940s or 1920s. One of the two. I know that's a very big time frame. And I believe this author was Turkish. Yes. So for this book, for the time period, it was a male author in Turkey. It was a very feminist text. And it teaches me that everybody has self-worth, and it inspires me to make sure I have that for myself. And just because somebody likes me doesn't mean I have to reciprocate those feelings, but it does mean that I have to be honest and straightforward and not play games, because not only do I maybe not think that me and that person are a match, but that person doesn't deserve that. They deserve to be able to see past me to their future and see somebody who's going to appreciate those qualities in them that maybe I don't appreciate for like a potential partner. So it teaches me that, especially I was reading in a time where it was a bit difficult with that kind of situation. I was kind of going through a bit of that kind of situation, so it taught me that. Then The Fact of a Body by Alexandria Marzano-Lysnovich. This book inspired me to be more aware of people's struggles and be more of a more empathetic person. Not that I don't think I am, but it's always good to remind yourself to be. The author in this book talks about something that happened to her, and then it's interwoven with this crime that's very similar to the crime that she had suffered. I believe it was sexual assault, if I'm not mistaken. I don't want to diminish what it was. But it also teaches you how it inspires me to reflect on the goodness of my life, even when bad things have happened. Nothing has happened to me to that extent, but to appreciate the good and not revel in the bad, because it can be a lot of people go through so many bad things, and especially something like that's horrible. And also inspires me for when I do have children to make sure that they feel comfortable in their environment and are able to talk to me openly if something does happen to that nature, which I really hope doesn't, but if something ever did, then they feel comfortable. So it's kind of like an openness, being one and two of your body and everybody else. So it's kind of a big one, that one, for inspiring. The next one is Jurassic Park by Michael Crichton. And this one, I believe I mentioned it before, but this one inspires me to dream. Hammond, he had a giant dream to make dinosaurs come back and have his own theme park with them. And that is monstrous. That's crazy dream. And if he can dream that and have faith in it when people told him he was crazy, then maybe my dreams aren't that crazy. For example, I really want to be a teacher. I've wanted to be a teacher now for 10 going on 11 years. And everybody tries to talk me out. And I know jobs are hard to find, but jobs in general are hard to find. And I'm not scared. I'm confident. If I don't find my way in teaching, I'm going to find my way. I have that outlook. I'm the one who has to worry, and it is my dream, and people knock it down. And that's not even a crazy dream. But people knock it down. Some people try to give me some advice, which I don't take as them being mean. I just think, like, I've wanted to be one for a long time. I've looked up all this stuff that you're telling me. I know the risks. I know the rewards. But it does inspire me to keep dreaming. And, you know, Hammond was really nice to people. You know, they discounted his dreams. And that's something I have to remember to keep calm, have my poise, discuss it with the person, tell them kind of what I'm thinking instead of bottling all the anger up, saying, you know what, like, I have thought of that. I really appreciate. I know you're not coming from a place with no malice, but, you know, that kind of thing. And the last book on this list is Where the Heart Is by Billy Letts. And I just read this. I've seen the movie, but I just read this like a month ago. And I really enjoyed it. And this one basically is a big one because next year I am moving away. And not like I'll be not that far. Like it's not like detrimental or really far. But it's kind of like where the heart is. So it's like as long as you have your family and you're connected to people that you love, that is your home. And that's important for me because I have only lived this room where I'm filming in right now. Like, I've only lived in this house my whole life. I've never moved away. This has been my bedroom for 21 of my 22 years of life. My room was the one right behind this wall, which is my brother's room, but it was my nursery. I am a homebody. I've never been out of my province. I think the longest time period in a row I've been out of my house is like 5 days in a row. It was probably the longest where I haven't been back at this house. Like, not 5 days in total, but 5 days in a row. So, like, I'm always around this house. Like, this house is my home. It's where my heart is. And I have to remember that when I'm going away, that my heart and the people that I love, even if they're not near me, that if I can talk to them, obviously with Skype and that technology, then, you know, that's home. And that inspires me to be more brave when it comes to making great leaps like the one I'm doing next year. Which is not that great because you guys, like, obviously I eventually knew I was going to move out. But it is like I'm the first one of my siblings, because I'm the oldest, that's taking this leap. So it's not like I have an older sibling who's already left the house. I am the older sibling leaving the house. So it's a bit different. Like my little sister, if she goes, well then she's already had me go. And like my older sister never lived full time with us, so it's not really that, like, I can't really base off that. It's like when my older sister went to high school, like, I was so young, I don't even remember that. Because I would have been like 7, maybe. Yeah. Anyway, I want to thank you guys so much for watching. If you guys want me to make another one of these videos, definitely let me know in the comments below. And I'll see you guys later. Bye.